and the adventuring together. And again, when we talk about adventuring, it doesn't have to be these enormous things. It's basically anything outside of your box that feels adventurous.
That's
Sometimes
right.
for me, honestly, going to a mall in a city is incredibly adventurous because it's so outside of my element and it's downright terrifying to me. Um, but just in anything that we adventure together as a family, it brings you together because you have a common goal. You have a common goal,
Yes.
and we are only, it kind of levels the playing field. When you're outside of
Mm-hmm.
your element, the playing field is kind of leveled, and we're only as strong as our weakest member. And
Yeah.
so we really all have to come together to build up that child. So like for us, it's the
Right.
5-year
Yeah.
old who
Mm-hmm.
can't pack as much as everybody else, or
Mm-hmm.
may not swim as well on a river trip, or those things. We are
Mm-hmm.
only as a family as strong as she is. And I always laugh because my husband
That's
and I will get
so
really warm
true.
gear, or we'll
Mm-hmm.
get the kids warm gear, and we always say we're only as warm as our coldest family member. And so it really
Mm-hmm.
brings us together to be very aware of one another, to
Mm-hmm.
team up and build up, and at the end of the day, it produces selflessness because
Yeah, that's so
we're
true.
thinking of
Yeah.
others, and we're realizing that we are one unit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that helps. And at the end of the day, we have a sense of camaraderie and unity and
Mm-hmm.
accomplishment in whatever adventure. I mean, whatever adventure we
Yeah.
did, when it's
Mm-hmm.
accomplished, we did it together. Nobody can boast in their
Right.
own.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Oh,
it's
I
definitely a
love
family
that.
builder.
Yes. Yeah. And I love that what you said about, being the weakest person
Right.
is that common denominator.
Yes.
And that is so true that but we often, when we're siloed and in an artificial environment, we can say, this is your issue,
Yep.
and then I can separate and I can make this my issue. But when we are dependent on one another, like
Yep.
you said, it does, it makes you all one.
Exactly.
And